Cold ass bitch, I give raw chills. 10 different looks and my looks so kill. I kiss him in the mouth, I feel all grills. Heat in the car, that's wheels on wheels. Woo! I was born to flex.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. I'm Passion J, and in today's video, I'm gonna be showing y'all how I did this cute faux curly crochet bun with less than 1 pack of Xpressions braiding hair. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing is putting some vitamin E oil on my hair. I already moisturized my hair with a cream base, so now I'm just putting on some vitamin E oil for health and for some shine. Next, what you're going to want to do is take a fine tooth comb and comb your hair into position of where your ponytail is going to be located. Wherever you want your ponytail, your desired position for your ponytail, that's where you're going to be combing your hair up into. You're then going to want to go in and brush your hair to give it that sleek look. The comb was just to detangle some of the knots or any tangles that I may have had, and the brush is actually going to sleek it out and make it real nice and smooth. So I'm going in with my Eco Styler gel. The one that I'm using is the argan oil one. You can use whatever gel that you like. If you like using brown gel, use that. Black gel, clear gel, gots to be glue, whatever you like to gel your hair down, you can use that. I typically use beeswax because it holds my hair really well, but I didn't have that on hand, so for the purpose of this video, I'm just using my Eco Styler gel. You're also going to want to separate your hair and put a little bit of the gel or whatever you're using to mulch your hair in between. That way when you go in to brush it out, it's going to be real sleek and smooth, and you won't have any lumps or bumps in your hair. You also want to do that way that the middle of your hair won't be really soft and then the outside hard, because your style would not last if that's the case. So just make sure that you have the product thoroughly throughout your hair so that your ponytail can lay down really sleek. To secure my ponytail, I'm using rubber bands. If you feel like that's too harsh on your hair or push your hair out, you can use ponytail holders. Use whatever measures you want to do for this style. I'm not telling you what to do, I'm just showing y'all what I'm doing. So for me, rubber bands work perfectly fine, and that's what I'm using. What I'm doing now is just getting some foaming mousse, some styling mousse. I got it from my local beauty supplies, not a particular brand that I'm using. And I'm just going around and putting that around the perimeter of my hair to give it an extra hold on top of the Eco Styler gel. For me, this did not leave any white residue or any type of residue on my hair, so it worked perfectly fine for me. So you do not want to do this step. I am not a professional stylist. I did not go to cosmetology school. I just know how to do my own hair and little things like that. So I actually messed up here and went ahead and put on the wrap strips, but you're not going to want to put on your wrap strips yet. You're going to want to wait a minute, and you're going to see why I said that, because I ended up actually having to take mine right back off. Because I'm not perfect and I do make mistakes, I did choose to leave this part in the video, only because so y'all can learn from my mistake and I do the same thing. Or you can actually do this step if you want to and not put in the additional step that I'm going to be showing you. So at this moment, I realized that I forgot to go in with the Pump It Up spritz, and that's why I said don't put on your wrap strips yet unless you don't want to use Pump It Up spritz at all. But I do, just to give it another stronger hold. And I know y'all like, you just put on some gel for a hold, and then you put on mousse for another hold, and you're gonna go in with some Pump It Up spritz. Yes, boo, because that's what I'm doing here, and I want my style to last for the maximum length. So this is just what I'm doing. You don't have to do these steps again, as I already stated, but this is what I'm doing. Don't worry about that little piece right there that just keeps sticking up. The crochet is not gonna have to go into that part, so just make sure that you sleek it down really well. That way, it just doesn't keep coming up. If all fails, you can always put a bobby pin in the back of your hair, which is what I ended up having to do because I did do a big chop some months back and my hair was very short in the back. So I just made sure I pumped it up with the spritz and put on my wrap strips. In total, this hairstyle probably took me 20 minutes to do. You can always, add your own little spin to it. I made my own crochet hair, but you can always buy crochet hair or you can use some leftover bundles. So I just got some flexi rods from my local beauty supply store, and I had a pack of Xpressions hair. I ended up using less than half of the pack of Xpressions hair. You do not have to do this step if you do not want to. This is what I had on hand, so I had to make my own crochet hair. If you want this process to go faster, you can always just buy some crochet hair, or you can use, again, some leftover bundles and just make that work. What you see me doing here is just taking a generous piece of the hair, however thick that you want it to be, and I'm twisting it 2 to 3 times around the flexi rod, and then I'm going to start to wrap the hair around the entire flexi rod itself all the way into the end, and then I'm going to fold it. Rather than just using that flexi rod to create one curl, I put it in the middle so that I could use it to make 2. So now I'm going to take another generous amount of hair, similar to the same size that I grabbed the first time, so that my curls can be consistent. And I'm going to twist that 2 to 3 times around the flexi rod, and then begin to twist the hair around. This step is very repetitive, so I'm just going to show y'all a couple more times how I did it, just so y'all can get a feel for it. I ended up making a total of 32 of the curls, but I only used 24 of them to create the look that I was looking for. I then dipped it in hot water on the stove, which I also did not put that in the video because I didn't want the video to be very lengthy. And now I'm just gently removing the curls from the flexi rods. You're gonna wanna try to be as gentle as you can with this so that your curls do not separate too much before you put them in, because it can make the process a little more tedious while doing if the hair is not uniform. So I went ahead and removed my wrap strips once I finished removing all of my curls from the flexi rods, and I'm just patting it to make sure that everything is dry and in place the way that I want it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the hair that I made and crochet that in as close as I can around my bun. You wanna try to get as close as you can around your bun. That way, when your hair is full, then you separate all of the curls and fluffed it out to your liking. You can hide your natural bun very, very easily. I'm not going into depth on how to do crochets because I also feel like that's self-explanatory, but if you guys would like to see a video on how I do crochets, just let me know and I can provide that all to you all. Also, excuse my lighting. I'm sorry that it's kind of bad right now, but I was hungry and your girl had to run to the dining hall before they closed. So that's what I did before I actually crocheted my hair in. And by that time, the sun already had went down, so I couldn't even use that good natural light, and I had to just make do with what I had. Cause y'all, I thought I was cute. Cause who? You can't tell me nothing, boo. Okay, so this is now actually 8 days later after I originally started filming. So yeah, my hair looks a little crusty right now, but y'all, we still gonna get through this video. So my camera actually died when I was making the bun and I didn't realize that. So here I am 8 days later, just freshening it up. As you can see, I'm separating my curls some more to give it a more nested, realistic look. And that's what you wanna do. You're gonna wanna fluff out your hair and separate some of the curls just to give it a more full effect, because after sleeping on it for 8 days, your bun is gonna get a little small, so just fluff it out some. Now you're gonna see that I'm just wrapping my hair as I would do any other bun in a circular shape, and I'm gonna secure that with a big ponytail holder that I got from my local beauty supply store. If you need to use any bobby pins to secure your bun down, you can do that as well, but all of mine were long enough to wrap around itself and just get secure with a ponytail holder. So and that's basically the end of this video, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, I appreciate it, and I can't wait to see y'all in my next video. Until next time, mwah.